Hello and welcome to this tutorial video. On this one we're going to show you how to set up a web form on a website, on a Drupal 7 website, and it's going to also create a menu item for grants here. This video is a continuation of another one that we did showing how to set up CiviGrant on CiviCRM. We're going to link to this other video in the description and also somewhere on the screen. There's going to be a link to it. Now, because we've already set it up in CiviCRM, we're just going to go straight to the Drupal menu, add content, web form. We're going to call this grants. We're going to provide a menu link on the main menu so it's available to users. And then we're going to go into CiviCRM, enable CiviCRM processing, and we're going to collect two contacts. One is going to be the individual, the person sitting at the desk and applying for the grants, but also the organization that they are applying for. So number one is the individual. We're going to call that the individual. And it doesn't need to be existing contact because we may be accepting grants from people who are not members of the organization. We're going to need their first name, last name, job title, and perhaps email address. But this is completely at your discretion. Contact 2 is going to be the organization. Change that. Also call that organization. And we're going to need the organization name. And that's basically it. Maybe the website. Now, this is, we're almost there, but we do need to click in grants here and choose the grant that they will be applying for. So they're going to apply as an organization, and the fund in question here is Digital Improvements Fund, which is the CiviGrant we set up in the other video. And the grant status is the moment they apply, it will automatically set as submitted within all these levels of progress that they can have within this grant application. We are going to add a few fields here, grant rationale, so they can explain why they need that grant and the amount requested. Also make it possible for them to attach a file. So let's save that now, and if we go to the front page, then grants is already available there. And the web form is set up as we just saw. And here I'm logged out. I'm on another browser. This is Mozilla. I was on Google Chrome before. So if I refresh the page, grants is here even if I'm logged out, and I can apply as, let's say, Joan Smith, and who is a CEO, and it's Joan at test.com, at test organization, www.test.com, .co.uk. Grant rationale, we need a new CiviCRM. Amount requested £10,000. And then we submit. That's better. Right, so now if we go back into Civi now as a logged in user and go into grants dashboard, then test organization is already there. It only took a second. It's already showing as well that this contact was created as I filled out that form, and also, well, it did not actually create the relationship. Okay, that was obviously wrong. So let's go back to grants, and I'm going to show you how I fixed that. And going into CiviCRM, So everything is the same except for one little thing that I had ticked wrong. So this was unticked. Create new relationship. If enabled, only active relationships will load on the form. So, we have to keep that ticked. Let's try again. How about that? So I'm back on as I'm a non-logged in user, and I'm gonna create another application here. So Tom Parson, CEO, and it's gonna be tom@test.com, and the organization name is Social Bakers. I'm not gonna do any websites, and grant rationale. We need a new CRM, and they're going to request £12,000. Submit. Now, if we go back to Civi as a logged in member and go into grants dashboard again, fingers crossed. I don't want to hear that buzz again. Social Bakers, and there you go, relationships all sorted. Tom Parson is here, grants and everything. So we can actually now, because I've had to do a couple of times to iron out the issue, we can go into the grant and see that there's all the different applicants, and if you had more grants you would see them showing different types and different statuses, etc. And as you add more grants, you can also start using the grant reports functionality so that you can get lots more detail on your grant giving activities. Hope that was useful, and if you have any questions, let us know. Bye bye.